Well, it's a 93 Peterbilt 379. The truck's got 1,700,000 on it. It was built in 2006 and finished in '07. With that, since then we've stretched it. It was obviously lowered quite a bit, car hauler front axle and air ride front end. Built panels for it, steps. Paint was two-tone paint. I'm from Corvallis, Oregon, so black and orange I've always been kind of a partial to for colors. Saw a Chip Foose Chevelle that was done in a Mother's Carnauba cleaner wax ad, and I fell in love with the car, and I really wanted to put that into a truck that we were building at the time. And so that's what made us choose the black and the orange. As far as choosing the line, we just kind of went for one of the best lines on the truck. It didn't have a lot of rivets to go through and everything, so it'd be a simple way of doing it, I guess. Well, it's a 2WS serial cat motor, so it's a 550 cat. With some changes, we've got a non-wastegated turbo, a different manifold, different injectors and whatnot. So it has some few changes there. As far as for fuel mileage, it's got a mild tune, so it does have a little bit more horsepower, but with the mild tune, if you drive it right, this truck can get about 6.5 sometimes fuel mileage, depending on the load. At higher speeds and a higher load, it doesn't do as well. So when we were building this truck, we really wanted to go for one of the lowest stances possible. And so with that, we went with a car hauler front axle, which allowed us to bring the truck at a lower stance. With that, we wanted to see how low we could get it, so we really measured the oil pan clearance to the axle to be able to see how slammed we could get it, I guess you would say. And that's when we actually built our own air ride kit for this truck. A guy named Rod Pickett supplied us the bags and the valves. He's been around doing it forever. He was very busy at the time that we were building this truck, so we went ahead and built our own air ride kit. We ditched the braces that go on the front fenders, and we went with the grille. We extended it down. We brought the headlights forward and down lower. We wanted a really simple, clean look, kind of less is more. So we shaved the cab lights, the air horns. It had an antenna bracket up top. We shaved that as well. All the emblems, the door skins, we built our own door skins, so there's no door handles inside or outside of the truck. It's got a popper for the outside, it's got a button on the inside. We built our own steps, panels, light bars, deck plates. It's hooked up to a 2006 Mack flatbed. The trailer was originally ordered by a Neil Dykeman. It's just a very well put together trailer. When I heard it was coming up for sale, I really wanted to have it. At that time it was painted. Some friends of mine came up from Modesto, California, David. They stripped it, and him and a crew of 3 guys polished it out. The frame rails, the side rails, the front, the back. It took him and a crew of 3 people, so 4 total, a week to strip and polish the entire trailer. I think the couch that folds into a bed in this truck is probably one of the favorites for a lot of people. The stereo system, it's got 24 speakers in all. It's got 610s under the bed. It's got surround sound, a DVD player, a TV screen in each door. So people really kind of get a kick out of that. And then the stance. People really like the stance of the truck and the trailer, how low it sits to the ground. They like to see that it does and is capable of working. So. We've got 20 trucks, so this one doesn't work as much as it used to. It used to work every day, all of its life. But most of the part of what we haul, we have flatbeds, step decks, roll tops. This being a flatbed, the long wheelbase, that's accounted for. We do a lot of long material. So we'll haul to a bunch of jobs and whatnot. Sometimes we need to overhang 11 to 12 feet off the front. This wheelbase allows us to do so and to haul some of that specialty freight that maybe some trucks of shorter wheelbase aren't able to do. But most of the part we haul treated lumber out of Oregon, we haul rebar. I mean, we really haul anything and everything. Our curtain vans will haul beer and wine, and so anything and everything.